Well, number 2 is out. Yes, that's right. Number 2 from the Slavic Bestiary series. And I can't wait to share it with you because it's a mint, well, the Gnask mint, which is not really that known, but is incredibly welcomed at this point because, well, if you'd like me and you're collecting lots of Chinese, like mythology or just a host of things, yin yang, it can kind of just get a bit boring. This here, well, the second in the series, it's new. It's talking about European cultures, and it's interesting to learn a lot about it. So I'm going to share this with you. Stay tuned. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to start with the reverse on the 1 ounce coin. Now, they make them into 3 variants, and Silver Trader sells 2 of them. He sells the 1 ounce and the 2 ounce. Although the third one, which is, well, you guessed it, 3 ounces, is a kind of a colorized and, what's the word, just darkened, coin, and it actually looks superb. I shudder to think how much that would be, but let's have a look here first. So we have the back, and as you can see here, it is a coin that has the Republic of Cameroon with 500 francs, and taking a look at it, it is just incredible. Now this is the reverse of the coin. You can see lots of snakes, flowers, things to kind of allure you into this design. And if you are not someone, well, if you're not fond of clutter, if you didn't even see the spider web there or whatever, this is not one for you. I'm telling you that now. These coins are incredibly detailed, but also they look cluttered. I love them, hence why you saw a box earlier. Yeah, that's right. So I, of course, have bought the first one that came out, which was the water spirit, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. But this is, of course, the new one, which is the Domowik house spirit, and yeah, it's actually a good spirit, unlike the first one, which kind of lured the victims in and well, killed them. Yeah, horrible. So let's flip this over. And what you're going to notice here is that on the 1 ounce, before I actually give you the full details, on the 1 ounce, it is limited to just 1,000. So we have all the specifications here. Slavic Bestiary, 500 francs, Cameroon, 2024, 3 9s fine silver, and limited, 2,000 pieces. So, interesting that the 1 ounce is limited to only 1,000. And I'll tell you, we'll hit that subject again in a minute. Now, can you see it? That's the question. Can you see it? Can you make out what it is and everything else? Well, you'll see here, first off, the ear. 1 eye, 2 eyes, it's watching you. On top of its head, if I can get it nice and close, we're going to have some mice and all sorts of stuff, but it's like a goblin-esque picture on this. You'll see some bottles of kind of, medicine or whatever. And you'll also see, well, see here, if we can find it. There's some books there, nice tall bottle, and you just get some little tree branches, which don't really help it in the form of, taking a look at it quickly. But the more and more you look at this, the more and more you'll actually see a lot of details on it. The hand here is supposed to look incredibly grotesque. On the pictures that I'm looking at, which have a bit of colorization and stuff on it, this is just phenomenal. I have to say, it's a whole different piece of art. This is as if it's a coloring in, you know, it's like a coloring book, basically. It just wants to have some color. So I'll forgive everyone if they don't like them immediately. It is something to go on to. There's a little mouse poking out over there. So I'll forgive everyone for not maybe liking it or appreciating it straight off the bat, because it is incredibly, well, detailed. However, I mentioned that this is limited to 1,000. Well, the 2 ounce, which, well, and by the way, they do come with, you know, a certificate number there. The 2 ounce, as you can clearly see, is, well, it's mine, because I'm going to be buying it, so that's my number. And it's limited to 2,000 pieces. Now, it doesn't show it on the coin, but here it is. Not that I'm aware of, at least. I've looked on it, and I haven't seen anything. Yeah, I have not seen anything on that. So, that's the 2 ounce, which again, looks identical, because, well, the same exact size. You're not going to really see anything differently. The certificates on these are slightly, let's say, slightly different in color. Yeah, they are. Slightly different in colors. Let's just zoom out. Apologies. So, the 2 ounce has a darker bit on the side, whereas the 1 ounce is much lighter. You can see that here. So, and the 1 ounce, yes, they are, do have their own number. I'm not going to share that number because it's it's a very low number. But I'm not going to share that number with anyone because I'm only collecting the 2 ounces. And the main reason for me wanting to initially collect the 2 ounce ones were because, well, there's not enough 2 ounce coins out there. So that's why I said, what the heck? Now, these aren't really for the faint-hearted. They're not cheap by any aspect, but you know, they are just interesting. You know, the Slavic or the Domowik here that is on this coin is a, you know, it's a nice spirit that's supposed to protect your household. You know, I find that super, super cool. I mean, there's not enough time to really go through everything with the history, so have a look. You'll find it actually quite fascinating. I did, at least. So the series initially first kicked off with this coin here, and it was the official, you know, as it came up. So they've changed the COA styles, and they didn't have the first one numbered, which is kind of a shame. One of the things that I, you know, I like on part 2. But here was the first one, and this is a 2 ounce. Let's see here if I can get it. And there she is. Absolutely gorgeous, in my opinion. Much less cluttered, I have to say. And just amazing. Now, the colorized version of this is, as I said, brilliant. But, yeah, look at that. Absolutely stunning. And, you know, these have, well, the first one had a mintage of 10,000. Look at that. 10,000 for the, you know, the release. Number 2 is only 2,000. So, not quite sure what has gone on there, but they've numbered them, so perhaps that's another way to keep track of them. Yeah, it's a tough one, folks. What do you guys honestly think? Because I know it is cluttered. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to try to hide the fact. I like it. And it's no different looking at it on camera as it is in person. Apart from that, you can actually, if you look in, you can see a lot more little things But you could do that in the colorized version. I like it a lot, and well, I'm going to collect it. So that's going to go to my pile of my lovely 2-ounce collection pieces. So let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. I'll see you on Monday with another video, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend wherever you may be. And we'll put the 1-ounce one right there as well. There we go. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you later. Bye for now.